Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Night. Thank you for joining me. I got some big, exciting news for those in the cryptocurrency world, and I'll get into that in just a second. If you haven't already, go down to the links in the description if you want to get involved in crypto. Use my links to get into Coinbase, into Crypto.com. Those are two of my favorites. Also Binance, some other exchanges I have down there. If you're looking to take the plunge into crypto, then hop into those exchanges. Use my link. Help me out and get a little something for yourself. All right, let's get into it. So Bitcoin is going to have an ETF approved here very soon. It's very likely to go down. This is huge. Gold, which Bitcoin is being called the new gold, when gold got an ETF, it went up, I think it 5x'd over the next 10 years. So if we equate that to Bitcoin, that would put Bitcoin at $300,000 if it did the same thing that gold has already done. Right now we're hovering around $60,000. So obviously we've seen huge pumps recently. Again, most of that has to do with the big news of the ETFs. And unfortunately, the ETFs that they're putting into place are what are called futures ETFs. So they're actually not based in real Bitcoin. They're based in the future speculative price of Bitcoin. So yes, this is still really good news, but it's also like, man, we want better ETFs. We want BTFs that are actually spot backed, actually backed by real Bitcoin, not just backed by the future, what we think the price is going to be, because that can be a lot more easily manipulated by the big whales than an actual spot ETF. So still really good news. And I think in time we'll get a spot ETF, but it probably won't be till next year. But overall, awesome news. So I'm expecting us to break the all-time high here by the end of the year, especially as these ETFs continue to get approved and more adoption, because that's going to bring a ton of people into the crypto space. People that just have, JP Morgan and Fidelity, right? Standard people that are maybe they're too scared to go into crypto. Now all of a sudden, hey, there's an ETF I can buy to get involved in crypto. So I think we're going to see massive gains by the end of this year. So I'm really happy about that. It's good to see my crypto investments coming through. Once again, I got in around between 30 and 40K, and we're up at 60K. So it's really cool to see this happen, and I'm excited for the potential for financial freedom for myself being early to this space. So again, you're not too late for the other content here. All right, those of you that are interested in the chart patterns, I'm looking at the 4-hourly time frame here, and what we have here is we have an ascending broadening wedge. We see those two lines they're getting wider. That's an ascending broadening wedge. So we broke out of that, as you can see. What happens a lot of times when you break out of these patterns is they'll go up and then they'll come back and retest that support level before potentially going off again. So this is a really positive sign to see that come back and touch that support level. And let's take it into a smaller time frame here. I'm going to jump into the 15-minute time frame. I like working with the smaller time frames personally. All right, so you look here, we got another pattern developing, right? So here's the line of our previous pattern that we broke out of. But now we have another descending wedge here. So again, this is another bullish pattern. Again, we have multiple touch points on this one. I'm watching this one. I'm about to trade this one here pretty soon. Again, looking very bullish. We have the support coming from our previous pattern, plus the support of this pattern, plus that 200 moving average also giving us support, plus my fib retracement here, and that's the golden pocket, the 618 is also. So we have 4 things all lining up as a major support line here. So I'm probably going to be taking a trade right here to hopefully bust out of this falling wedge here, and then hopefully see some big upside. So that's just a trade I'll probably make here pretty soon. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Once again, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to get Bitcoin news, big news, and then also some trading stuff that I do as well. And if I get into some altcoins and some different things, I'll let you know about that. So again, like and subscribe. Remember to save your money, grow your money, and I'll see you guys next time on Crypto Night.